Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to our quest for air conditioning. Oh, that's less than ideal. Let's... Ah, crap. Well, this isn't good. How did we run out of power? We were doing so good on power for so long. Welcome everyone back to Stationeers. Everything's breaking again. Turn that off. This tank's full. Let me actually see. I was going to dump it into here for some free carbon dioxide, but it's also full of a bunch of other stuff that I don't want to dump into here. Specifically, volatiles is the one that I'm really worried about, even though it's a teeny tiny little bit. And now we can't even leave. Let's turn you off for now, because you're probably the big waster of power. Turn these off. So obviously, maybe power is our new first priority for this episode. Okay. Cycle the airlock quickly. Pain in the neck. Pain in the neck. Massive pain in the neck. Whatever. We have to go outside. I have to dump my waste tank early before it gets mega hot outside.
Oxygen critical.
Okay. Let's... While we're outside, let's check. Why did we run out of power? What can we do about it for next time? Yeah, you're not generating anything. So the only power we're getting is coming from that, from our wind turbines. Maybe it's time to make some big wind turbines. Or just a better power corner altogether. At least on the big wind turbine. Is that enough power to run our vent for a second? No, it's like literally dead. This is significantly what we generally know as less than ideal. Let's then stick you in there. You don't backfeed power, you only drive the light. Well, that's not super useful. Well, this is not great, because we do need to, like... Our project with air conditioning, I guess, used a lot more power than I thought it does. And we're not even using both vents. I guess those AC units do chew through a absolute ton of power. Ugh. Yeah. Pain in the neck. Pain in the neck. Pain in the neck. Yeah, and we left enough things on just in the room. This is why we can't have nice things. I still don't want to use the generator, because that would be a pretty much death sentence. Unless we have a good way of collecting its output oxygen.
Power critical.
I know. Power's critical everywhere, not just in my suit. Well, fortunately, I need to go inside, otherwise I will just die. Just give me enough to... whatever. Just have to pump out the base. As much as I hate doing that. Let's turn all of this crap off in the hopes that we can get enough power to just... Okay. Got the lights on. Let's turn the lights off. Turn you off. Some parasitic loads. Okay. Start. Okay. We are okay. Barely, but we're alive. Ugh. It'll take forever to drain all the pressure from this room. So we need a... do I even dare? No. Let's wait. Let's wait until our pressure or our power stabilizes. Ugh. Okay. We need... and the sun's coming up. That's good. That'll give us some extra power from our solar power panels. So we don't have stellite, so making glass that is resistant to the storms is not going to really work. I don't really want to build the power box again for solar tracking. Are we losing power again? No, the sun's going up. You're supposed to be charging. At least we have 2 or 3 small batteries charged if we absolutely need one for our suit, like we kind of do. We can just swap that in there. Alright, our continued enemy of power is continuing to be a problem. And we do need to move quickly because we need to get the air conditioner running again or pump out that room. But I'd prefer to have enough power that we can run that AC more consistently. So we can build a bunch of solar panels that we're going to have to maintain over time. Where is all of my materials? Right. This room is now officially pumped out.
Critical. Filter low. Anti-critical.
We can probably do this fine. Is getting toasty in here. So let's, while we're in here, dump the temperature in this room. Just so we're not fighting against time so much. Now we know this was a ill-fated quest. Yeah, definitely needed more. Oh, bloody piece of garbage. The sun's coming up. Okay, there we go. Just gonna say. It's like 0.4 kPa left.
Power low.
There we go. Off. Why do we still have no power? Why? What is the parasitic draw? Shut it all off. I need power. Yeah. Pain. Pain and suffering. Yeah, I think we're gonna make some just like 4 or 5 solar panels. We'll just have to repair them in the storms. And then maybe a couple big wind turbines. That way we can survive. I should have made more power to begin with. Whoopsies. Didn't think about it. We're also going to need more welder battery if we're going to do this. Oh, our welder is a large battery. Okay. Well, we can kind of do the shuffle here. Let's kick the power back on. Are we still charging? We're still charging. Won't be if we do this, or we will be. Okay. Kick everything back on for a minute. Where is all of our stuff? It's in the electro print right now. We do need to print some new filters because our suit filters are getting pretty rough. So solar panel. We don't have Astro. We don't have advanced stuff. So basic solar panels. Here we come. I think just for now, because these probably are going to maybe get scrapped at some point, we'll just do 4 or 5, 5, 6, maybe 6. I don't know. Hopefully we have enough. We should. We're gonna need a transformer. Limit the power from the wind turbines. Honestly, we should probably just focus on the wind turbines, because our wind turbines, big ones, generally produce up to 500 watts, and then our solar panels, I guess it doesn't say, because it's different on each planet based on solar radiation. We have some heavy cable build, but we will probably need more. Maybe we print another battery as well. Stop that. Really need some stellite. We need to get the advanced. So many things. So many things are needed. At least we are charging once again, I think. Everything's full.
Hunger caution.
Or getting full. And it takes a while to print. We'll come back to you. That to accelerate the charge process, probably. And we can do this. Let's just check all of our tool batteries. Charge them all up. You're both fine now. Labeler doesn't have a battery. You get a full battery. Tablet is dead, so you get a battery too. So now, and then the big one, the welder, has a full battery as well. Cool. Swap you in for that one. Nice. Should be good now. Alright. And then wind turbine. Let's see, what junk can we leave in here? Let's combine those. Walls we won't need right now. Pipes we won't need right now. Solar panels, battery. Wind seems at least fairly consistent on this on Vulcan here. Let's get 3 of these as well. Need a sensor or 2 to get the solar alignment done good. Everything's charged inside now, so that should be charging up as well. Let's going to be night-ish time soon. Got plenty of steel. We could probably make like 4 or 5 of these. We make a transformer large. Steel and electron, we should be able to. Wind turbines, we're going to need some extra steel sheets, I suspect, because these require steel sheets for each one. So we have enough for... Yeah, we'll need some more steel sheets as well. Sleep these away. We have some space. We might need some extra heavy cable coil as well, because these are quite large. Printing all of the things. Transformer large. Then if our power is good enough, we can start making wireless batteries, which would make my life so much easier, because I love the wireless batteries. We can also get our pocket lamp then as well, which makes the recording look a lot nicer. But that wireless power transmitter does draw quite a bit, so we only want to use it if we're sure we can. More power should also make trading easier, because we don't have to worry about running out of power as quickly. It's a large transformer. We're also going to want some small transformers. Make one more solar panel. We are starting to drain our battery. Let's actually not then. Let's kill all of our power consuming things, and then we'll go build what we can and come back in a moment. So we're gonna leave everything but that solar panel over here. We'll build our new power station over here. Really, that'll be shadowed some of the time. I don't want to use too much heavy cable coil. Just build it up top here. This base is going to be mega ugly, but it's okay. It's a starter base. That's what it's for. control pad area. Let's grab our still sheets. And welding. Nope. Arc welding. Come on. Okay. Battery is going to go right. That. It's forward large. Going to go right. Alright, so large transformer here, and then we're going to need our wind turbines. Yeah, these things are large. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely gonna need some more heavy cable coils. But hopefully we can get most of this stuff placed before it becomes... Ah! Oh, crap. Forgot about that. Eh. Just absolutely threw myself off there. Walking off the edge of platforms sometimes is, I feel like, a little over active. Let's see, steel sheets, welder, cable coils. Okay. So now we do have a singular large wind turbine with nothing to do with it yet. Sheets,
Hunger
arc
critical.
welder, driver. We'll need the big battery or heavy cable coils to get that to run. Are you producing power? Are you charging at all? No. 0, 0, 0. Ugh. Oh. So we gotta let it spin around first. And we really need a new filter as well. So much stuff needed. Okay. Head inside. Fix ourselves up a little bit. Print out some new heavy cable coil. Should be completely vacuumed out. All right. Sun has come up. We have power again. Heavy. There we go. Print. While that's doing that, we are going to let's head into our little internal room. Turn you up to save some power. Flip you around the other side. Eat our granola bar. Been here for 26 days and eaten nothing but cereal bars. It's a sad existence for our little stationeer. Consume some water. Depressurize our room again. You just a little bit of pressure. Almost. Zero. Nothing. Last. Alright, what we're gonna do. We're gonna head out. Leave that running for a minute. And then we'll go switch it back off here in a second. Managed to keep this room completely devoid of pressure, but we are printing quite a few heavy cable coils. We need quite a few, but we are printing quite a few. Right. It should hopefully, we'll give it another couple seconds. Everything is charged and on, so now we'll cut that out. Oh, actually, it doesn't hurt anything. Cut it back in. Fine. What are we doing on resources? We saw plenty of gold, plenty of copper. That should be plenty of that for now. Dump all of that out. Iron goes in there. We need a filter. Carbon dioxide. Oh, my God, extra. That's right. W. And we need some more steel sheets. Should be everything that we actually need off the top of my head right now. We'll leave the rest of that stuff sitting there. Sheets. Still charging. So, like, the wind is stationary right now, so we can't always count on wind power. But generally, it's good enough. Hopefully, it'll be good enough, I guess. We need 5, at least 20 to get the wind turbines up and running, and then we'll need some more for our actual, like, platforms. Here, do we? Another 10 should be 20. Eh. 7, 8, 9.
Power low.
Batteries. Okay.
Temperature
Ah.
critical. Toxin
Wrong
critical.
button again.
Oxygen
Just remember to
critical.
start remembering
Temperature
to.
high.
I find it so funny that the jetpack doesn't work when you're too high in the air. It is rather humorous to me. Alright, that is all the wind turbines up and running, and then now if we just grab this. Charging our battery. Output is set to 50,000 watts. The cable max is 100,000 watts. Each of these can produce in a storm 10,000 watts of power. So this will make 50,000 watts at max, which will very quickly charge that battery. It's a very small power battery for how much potential this does have to generate, but we're more worried about when it's not storming. Just this one here, too. Okay. Now, like when the wind slows down, we don't make any power, so we can't count on this all the time. But we can count on it some of the time. Especially because the wind doesn't usually like reach 0. I think this only has a large transformer. It only consumes 10 watts. So yeah, anytime it's on, we're making more than 10 watts over there. So then the other thing I was going to build was a little solar platform. So, oh wait. Wait, not work? Our landing pad direction is this way. We'll hope it's low enough. But really, I'm gonna have to weld up the floors to get these to stick. I'd really like to do this without running them, running 2 cables, one for the logic and one for the power. I think there's got to be a way. Let me just think about that for a second while we're setting this up. The problem is that the logic has to stay powered, so you have to have some kind of battery supplying the logic. But if you have a battery supplying itself, it short circuits. This looks like they should be going way faster. Way fast enough to be making. Make sure all these are connected. Be more than 10 watts consistently. Is it worth the hassle is the bigger question. If I can just set up the high voltage and low voltage lines. Probably not. Okay, high voltage wire. Still have some room for expansion. It's not necessarily high voltage. There's no real voltage in the game. It's high current wire. Yeah, typically the transformers would, what they would actually do is, for crying out loud, these would take our voltage and go from high to low voltage. The like fuses would be what we use for like high to low, or fuses slash breakers, because the APC could be considered like a breaker-ish thing. Would be what we would use to limit current. So producing less power than I was hoping they would. We need more heavy cable coils. Oops. Need a sensor kit, an IC10, a APC or something. Yeah, sensor, IC10, IC housing. Can't make a laptop yet. There's no laptop in here. Oh, it is in here. Oh, nice. I made that computer, then I could have just used a laptop. Well, oh well. Save you some boredom. I'll be back when this is when we've made enough cable coils and my laptop and the IC10 and all that stuff. So be back momentarily. Alright. Just printed off the last thing that I'll need, and also will use the last of my gold. So let's head back out. Should be able to finish this up pretty dang quickly. Alright, so we've got APC here. APC is going to take power back from our batteries. Falling off stuff. Still. Jeez. Hey. Grab my regular cable coils. And this is going to straight out. Be mega ugly by just going up and over and down. Alright, IC housing Then we need to actually cable all of these in. Don't fall off yet again. Dang it. Just as I was saying, don't fall off again. I feel like those wind turbines are producing quite a bit of power right now. Right. Now, let's get the heavy cable coiling. Also need our daylight sensor. Now we're going to put this right here. So we want it to be in the same direction as our solar panel power ports, because all these are facing west. So I'm going to use someone else's script for this, because, you know, I don't think anyone really wants to watch me write yet another script that there's a million clones of out there already on the library. So this is the one that I'm using. So solar panel direction, we're setting these to 3 for west, because west is 270. So right, if we point ourselves that way, our compass shows around 270. Oops. So we're going to be facing west. And this should be fine. So confirm, export, drop that on the ground, grab you, stick you in there. Then grab a crowbar, wrench that open, slap a battery in. Be charging. I put that down backwards. I think I may have. Yes, I think I did. Yeah, that looks more right. And it's charging now. So we flip you on. Oh no. There's a problem with the script. I was relying on this other person to write this correctly. 109. Config error. Oh. Oh, we have to set the daylight sensor. Okay, D0. Eh. Okay. Export. There we go. Everything's happy now. So those are all rotating around. Put the glass in there. We can go steal this one. Drill. It right there. Glass. So now I've got a basic power system set up, which when the sun comes up, it should generate a bunch more power. I don't fall off a million more times. Now let's actually like hook it up because we didn't wire it into the rest of our network yet. Right. Nothing blew up, caught fire, or anything else, so that's a good sign. I think we've increased my power capacity significantly. Unfortunately, since the sun isn't up, we won't really know until next time. But with more wind turbines now and more solar panels as well, hopefully, finally, we have enough power to actually run our coolant system. And maybe some other stuff as well. So, I think that that's as good a place as any. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I've definitely enjoyed making it for you. If you have enjoyed, please make sure you like and subscribe down below. It lets me know that you're still enjoying and want to see more. So, channel's been doing really well. I've been enjoying making this new Vulcan series and learning the challenges of this planet. So, I'll see y'all in the next one. All right.